In the 1950s, America and Asia faced the same problem. Their cities were growing fast. More people, more jobs, more congestion. But they chose completely different solutions. America built more highways. Asia built more trains. For decades, the United States spent hundreds of billions of dollars expanding roads and adding lanes. Meanwhile, countries like Japan, South Korea, Singapore, and later China invested heavily in rail networks and public transit. Today, one side is famous for traffic jams. The other moves millions of people every day with remarkable efficiency. So what happened? And did one side get it right? After World War II, America launched one of the largest infrastructure projects in history. In 1956, President Dwight Eisenhower signed the Federal Aid Highway Act, creating the Interstate Highway System. Today, that network stretches more than 47,000 miles across the country. The logic seemed obvious. If roads are crowded, build more roads. If traffic increases, add more lanes. And for a while, it worked. Highways connected cities, accelerated trade, and helped fuel suburban growth. Millions of Americans moved into suburbs where cars became essential. But there was a hidden problem. Every new lane made driving easier. And when driving became easier, more people chose to drive. Urban planners call this induced demand. In simple terms, build more roads, and eventually more cars show up to fill them? The result? Many American cities kept widening highways, yet congestion often returned within a few years. While America expanded highways, many Asian cities made a different decision. Japan faced severe land constraints after World War II. Instead of endlessly expanding roads, it focused on rail. In 1964, Japan launched the world's first high-speed rail line, the Shinkansen. Today, Tokyo's rail system carries tens of millions of passenger trips every day through a network of trains, subways, and commuter rail. South Korea followed a similar path. Seoul invested heavily in metro systems and transit-oriented development. Singapore took things even further. The city-state limited car ownership while continuously expanding public transportation. Rather than designing cities around cars, these countries designed transportation around people. And because trains can move far more passengers than highways using the same amount of space, their systems became increasingly efficient as cities grew. Today, the difference is impossible to ignore. In many American cities, commuting often means sitting in traffic. Large portions of urban land are dedicated to highways, parking lots, and wide roads. For many families, owning a car isn't optional. It's a necessity. Meanwhile, in cities like Tokyo, Seoul, Hong Kong, and Singapore, millions of people can travel daily without ever getting behind the wheel. A single metro line can carry more people per hour than multiple highway lanes. And because transit reduces dependence on cars, many Asian cities require far less space for parking. This doesn't mean Asia has eliminated congestion. Cities like Tokyo and Seoul still face transportation challenges, but their transit systems provide an alternative. Many Americans simply don't have that choice. At this point, you might wonder, why doesn't America just build more trains? The answer lies in how cities were built. Many Asian cities are dense. Homes, offices, and shops are close together. That makes transit highly effective. Much of America, however, was designed around suburbs and long driving distances. Building rail networks across sprawling, low-density areas is far more expensive and often less efficient. America didn't just build highways. It built entire communities around them. So the story isn't really about roads versus trains. It's about choices. Decades ago, America added more lanes. Asia added more trains. Those decisions shaped how hundreds of millions of people live, work, and travel today. And the effects are still visible every single morning during rush hour. The question now is, which model will shape the future? And can America change course? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to BuildBreak for more videos on infrastructure, transportation, and how countries shape the way people live.